Okay. Hey, what is going on the YouTube? This is Robert, and today I am a little late, a little unprepared because I wasn't actually ready for this. But today we're going to be going through the Supreme Spring Summer 2024 lookbook slash preview. I'm a little late, being like 20 minutes late because I just wasn't expecting it. I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, I really don't know. Um, just wasn't ready for it. So we're going to be getting straight into it and going straight through it. And yeah, there isn't really much to say in the end, but we're just going to jump straight into this. I need to sort out this whole chat situation because it's not working for me, which is good. So anyway, let's just get straight into it and go straight through this as per norm, which is where we switch over to here. And yeah, oh god, I'm really not prepared for this in any way, shape, or form, which is great. I, there was nothing. We were normally like expecting our teasers and things like that we get from Supreme, but we got like nothing. So I was not ready for this. I was just sitting, and then I saw someone say, "Oh, lookbook," and I was like, "Oh God, I'm late. I'm not ready. I'm late. This is an issue." So we're just going to jump straight into this, and let's just go through the lookbook as per norm, I suppose, where we go through five of these at a time. And yeah, try not to drag it out too long, but it normally takes about an hour. So we'll see how it goes this time and for this season. Will it zoom out? Oh, it's not zooming out. Well, it is, but not very well. So going to be kicking off with the big logo chenille varsity jacket. We have to go like that far out for this to actually work. So yeah, black and red colorway and a brown colorway. Okay. With the obvious Supreme wrapping around the front onto the back. I don't know how I feel about the material, but that is the first item for this season. So yeah, we've got the Futura fishtail parka coming up next. Ooh, ooh. Okay, olive colorway is fine, and black colorway. Yeah, black and olive. Black being the better colorway, I'd say. So yeah, or personal preference, I suppose. Don't know about the grey camo colorway for this, but yeah, we've then got a faux fur jacket up next. Supreme on the inside. Yeah, okay, different choice for that, I suppose, with also a Supreme at the top there. But I mean, it's quite cool. I don't know how I feel about the Supreme on the inside, but oh well. Anyway, we've got a 99 long sleeve football top up next. I think white colorway and black colorway probably be my preference in that, but anyway. um, what's its name? Margaret Keane, best friend's short sleeve top. Maybe what I could do in reality is just move it down like that, and then I can read the name, and that'd make life easier. So, yeah. I don't know how I feel about that one. They are staring into my soul. We move on to a blur soccer jersey. It's definitely blurred, yeah. It's a different concept, so don't know how I feel about the gradient change, but nevertheless, doesn't really matter too much. Short sleeve rugby top, or short sleeve rugby, like polo, almost, I guess. Yeah. They've used this same sort of like color pattern on a lot of different things, if I recall correctly. I know that my brother had like almost like a polo shirt from them that was most definitely the same sort of pattern, just going in like a guess look, I suppose you'd call it. Black colorway. Yeah, I prefer the multi sort of tone in the end. We've got a paint long sleeve top. Yeah. Oh, it's single colorway. Okay. Cracked arc short sleeve top. that's on the front and back. Why not? In the end, I suppose be the way to put it. I'd probably say that navy, cream. It's definitely not cream. It's definitely not cream. I like the navy tone with the red to it. The black looks a bit washed out with the white on it, so I don't think it stands out that much. The pink's nice, but I don't know about the matching colourway almost to it. But I definitely like the navy and like the whitish tone. They stand out to me. From there, we've got a Jacquard soccer jersey. I like that. Yeah, it's quite cool. It's obviously established 1994, and then they've got all the years going along. Different trophies, different wins. That's a cool concept. I like the blue colourway instantly. Blue or black for it. It's just going to be the best tone. Black colourway, most probably, going to be like the best one in the end. Overprint, small box, short sleeve top. Okay, we're coming back down to like reality, I suppose. We had like actual consistency of like good items, like going one after the other. Now it's kind of back to reality. I would say like grey or blue though. No. It's not my favourite piece so far. Warm up stripe short sleeve top. I mean, it's very simple, simplistic and easy. So, yeah. I don't know my words. They've gone. My words have gone. I don't even know what colourway I would pick for this, personally. I like the lilac, almost like pink tone. The others are okay. I think that's just like the one that just stands out for me. Can I go next? There we go. Short sleeve pocket tee with the classic Supreme embroidered on the pocket. I like that colour. Dark green, not going to be called that, maybe like dark turquoise or something. And the university short sleeve top is last, which is also embroidered, which is nice. I like the blue, probably olive and black would be best in that, those three. Okay, if we can move on, we've got a 2-in-1 MA1 vest, water resistant. Oh, okay, so it's got a vest and the flight jacket. Supreme on the back, and it's detachable, which is nice. I'd probably say the black colourway would be the one for like me in the end, but yeah. I kind of like the whole concept of when they do like the 2-in-1 for things, but most of the time they don't actually let you like take them like apart. You know, you can't really separate them. Like we've had like the almost like vest type thing or the basketball jersey with like the hoodie, and then people have had to like cut it to actually get it apart. But yeah, I like they're doing it as a separate thing. So from there we have a cotton utility anorak. 2 pockets at the back. Mustard tone's kind of nice. A little bit vibrant. Black colourway, plain and simple. From there we've got a ARC denim coach's jacket. Ooh, that's a really nice tone. That's nice. An olive colourway and then black. Lots of different colourways, really nice piece. I like the purple. Navy's nice as well. Olive and black, and like the yellow are nice, but I think this purple stands out massively in that. Okay, well, that's the first row. Let's keep going, I suppose. We need to crack on through. Obviously some things are kind of spoiled, because you can see like the images, and it's like... But it doesn't matter. We're going to move on through. We've got a short hooded leather bomber jacket. It's going to be expensive. Spring, summer? For a shot piece? I don't know about that. Hood's obviously detachable. I like that colourway though. Yeah, it's not really the right timing for it, but it's still a nice piece. With the hood up, I think for winter time it's nice, or cold points, maybe. But from there we've got a Gore-Tex anorak, split tones. That one's nice. I mean, you can't really do much with the black colorway, like splitting the tone, but I like the blue and the navy. Brown and yellow, sort of, or like tan and yellow is okay, but I think that these two is like, they're like the better ones in the end. Yeah, don't tell me about it. I had no clue that it was going to be today. I saw all of the posts of people being like, "Lookbook is going to be like preview is meant to be out on the 12th." And they're like, "But we've had no teasers or anything, so it might be delayed." And I was like, "Cool, I'm not setting anything up then. If they're saying that it's delayed, it's all good." And then I think, maybe I'll just check at 11:30. Supreme 2024. I thought, I'm an idiot. I should have just set it all up anyway. Not a huge fan. I will get through it, I suppose, and see how it goes. Hopefully there's a lot of good things, but we'll have to see. So for the track pan, so is it only a single line that, or like seam almost, I suppose, for the split colour? It is. I kind of like that they haven't gone crazy and done like a half on it. They've only like split it a tiny bit. I'd probably still say the navy or black would be my favourite in that side. We then have a curved track jacket. Almost like ice cream, that like colourway. Maybe it's me. Cue the loud sound. I like this colourway out of all of them. Black colourway is obviously fine. That colourway I think works the best with the tones changing. This is fine, I kind of like it. But I think that this works the best with them, so yeah. Oh, and a nylon short to go with it. Yeah, that's a difficult one. I'm not choosing. We've then got a wave varsity jacket. Yeah. Ooh, E. Yeah, this colourway, blue with the white. Is the better one. I don't like how the green, it's a bit too dark, I think, for it, or it needed something to make it like less in your face almost, I suppose. Okay, we are on to the satin hooded track jacket. Supreme's nice. Embroidered logo. And embroidered Supreme team on the sleeve too. Okay. I feel like I would have liked this up a bit, but maybe that's me. Maybe that's just my preference. Oh, that is not a flattering colourway. I'd probably say black or navy for that. Satin track pant. Yeah, I'm of the same mind. Black or navy, most probably, would be my choice. We've then got an inset link track jacket. Okay, I understand the concept. I get it. It's all, yeah, makes sense. That's a nice tone. Purples are very nice this season so far. I mean, I've only seen two colourways of purple so far, but still, that really does not work at all. That is a terrible choice of colour. Oh wow, okay. It kind of reminds me going down the sleeve of like the S's that you do at school where you'd like link up. But yeah, that is 100%. Just add a couple more lines in, it'd be fine. But definitely purple or the white colourway with that works best in my mind. We've then got a tricot track jacket. Olive tone's nice. Black colourway's fine. Yeah, I like how the blue is, but I feel like it's a bit too vibrant or stands out a bit too much with the red, whereas the other two don't. Track pants kind of the same. It doesn't stand out as much, but in the jacket it definitely does. Oh, God. My mortal enemy, gem pieces. We've got a gem studded leather jacket. I mean, it's a lot of work. Like, it's amazing, like, level of work and detail. But God, do I not like them at all. I really don't like gem pieces at all. Gem studded, like, oh. It's not what I'm a massive fan of, I'm not gonna lie. But I think probably the brown colourway stands out the best for it, or works the best. But as far as legibility, black colourway's better, but I prefer the brown colourway. It's like if I was going for it. I'm not but if I was, that would be my preference. So let's go on to the next one. We're going to be kicking off yet again with the one that I can't pronounce, which is like Aoi, or I can't pronounce it. AOI. It's their artwork again, which I just can't pronounce. Which is going to be the hooded work jacket. So 1994, 2094, lots of different embroidered works yet again, same sort of thing. I'm guessing these are yet again all of the stores that are included, which is cool. Cool they're doing that. I just can't pronounce it. And I'm not really a zip up person, so if I've jumped ahead, it's okay. I shouldn't have read it. Don't worry about it. I normally don't read anything that people put, like, or I glimpse, like, little bits, and I shouldn't have carried on reading, but it's no problem at all. So I'm going through this. So only 2 colorways. See, I'm just not a massive zip up person. I think if this was almost like a half zip or quarter zip, it might have made me a bit more interested, but I'm not, it's just not for me. So yeah, we're going to be moving on to the Real Tree reversible quilted work jacket. Yeah, well, I like how that looks. Don't worry about it, don't worry at all. I like that colourway. Is that what that reverses to? That's really clean. That's really nice, the white colourway. Or camo colourway, I suppose. Yeah, I prefer this, 100%. That's nice in orange, kind of. But that colourway is really nice for that. That's really clean. Reverses and just looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, going to be moving on to a hooded stadium jacket. That's a nice tone. Blue tone's nice. Black colourway's obviously going to be clean. Blue colourway though, I really like in that. I know that some people like the red and gold, but definitely blue colourway I like. From there we've got an S logo. Huh. S logo denim trucker jacket. Wouldn't have expected them to do that. I don't know whether I like it or I don't because of the size of the S logo that's going on, because it's so oversized. Ooh. I don't know if I like it in the jean at all. I mean, it's more legible. You can see the S properly. I think the only colourway that really works for it is just like the standard like blue, like denim tone. The other two not so much, but you can really see it quite vividly and easily with that. There's something that mess around with it there. So maybe it's me. We've then got a Stars sweater kicking off the next section. Ooh. Olive and blue are nice, but I think they're a bit too overshadowed by the stripes that they've got going on with the stars. So I'd probably say black colourway for me personally. We've then got a Yo Baby sweater. Artwork by Bernie Imes. One colourway, obviously, because it's artwork in the end, so. Contrast Arc sweater. Ooh, that's a difficult one, isn't it? Personally for me, I'd probably say I was almost borderline on this one, but I think with the multi-tone, it throws it off. I'm not a massive fan of that, even though it looks like Stranger Things intro type of colourway. But I'd probably say the green-ish tone and the purple would be the best two for me personally. They definitely stand out the most. I think they're the best two, so. From there, we've got a brushed Argyle zip-up vest. Okay, sure. I don't know how to feel about that. It's got like the old English Supreme, which looks embroidered on the left pocket, but I've never seen a zip-up vest, especially brushed Argyle. There'll probably be a photo with someone absolutely like killing it and wearing it like perfectly with something, but yeah, I don't know about that. From there, we've got a Futura sweater, same as the fishtail parka. I believe it's going to be the same thing repeated. I feel like it works better on the fishtail piece. And it's cool. that they're throwing it like all over. But yeah, I feel like fishtail, it works just a little better. I've then got the boucle small box sweater. Purple yet again, coming in. I definitely feel like they're not overusing it, but I feel like it's going to have like a multitude of appearances since this is like the 4th time now I think they've used it. So I feel like we're going to see it a little bit more often. But yeah, I think it's just a perfectly simple, easy sweater there. Printed paisley sweater up next. Black colorway's nice. I normally like the more vibrant tones when it comes to things like this with like flowers and different artwork, but I think that the black colorway absolutely kills it in this. So it works so well, but yeah, maybe that's just me. Confetti cardigan. Okay, they used to do this quite consistently before, Supreme actually. They used to have almost like this bobble like look to a lot of pieces with like a confetti-ish thing. They did it on a lot of shirts. Like I've got a button-up shirt that's got it to it as well. So yeah, bit of an S-track jacket. Yeah, reflective sweater. Okay, yeah, I see the vision. Kind of. I kind of see the vision. I mean, I don't know how many people are going to be taking photos with flash on, but I understand it. It doesn't really change too much overall, does it? They're all like kind of the same. You can see the difference in tone with the text. That's about it. Anyway, we've got a cashmere sweater. That's going to be expensive, isn't it, compared to the norm? I like the little S they've gone back to on the chest that's embroidered. They also used to do that on a lot of older pieces. You just have the simple logo there and that'd be it. I like the green colourway. Green and blue, I think are very nice in that. So we're moving on to a Gore-Tex taped seamed shell jacket. With Kermit on the back. Okay. I wish that the graphic just flowed a bit better, that would have been great, but it's Kermit, so Kermit the Frog. That's cool. As basic as it could be, I like it because it's Kermit. So yeah, we've then got a purple colourway, which yeah, again, coming out strong, really just stands out. It's not too vivid either. It's not like it's such a bright colourway or tone that it's like overpowering, because some of them when you look at them and they appear, it's like, that's a bit too bright. But no, this time it's actually quite okay. I like the Kermit though, I'm not gonna lie, the Kermit's cool. We've then got a loose fit multi-stripe short sleeve shirt. Ooh. Pinkish tone is okay, but I'm not a fan of that as an overall, so I'm gonna move ahead to the Our Lady work shirt. God bless Supreme. I am trying to read all of them. It's a different concept though for them to go with. That colourway stands out quite strongly with it, and so does the other one. Good colourway choices across the board for that. We then have a printed hooded flannel shirt. Not for me. I don't think, no. Ooh, definitely not, sorry. If you like it, you like it, but yeah, that is not for me, unfortunately. I mean, at least they've just left almost like the colourways to flow through with the text, but oof. Washed corduroy zip-up shirt is going to be next, plain and simple. I think those tones are okay. I don't know about the yellow too much, but I think across the board that's perfectly fine. Snake short sleeve shirt. No, yeah, no. Oh no, definitely, definitely not. The one that is the least standout is almost like the white/grey colourway, but even at that, no, yeah, no. We've then got a quilted flannel snap shirt up next. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's perfectly fine. We can move on to a small box shirt up next. Yeah, again, purple's coming in. Nice simple colourways. I think the orange is a bit too bright, but other than that, I think it's perfectly fine. It's just a simple standard piece that we get each season. And to end off, we have a loose fit mini plaid short sleeve shirt. Classic Supreme on the left pocket, embroidered yet again. Colourways are a bit but overall it's nothing terrible. So we're halfway through. To be honest, we're kind of on track for timing, I'd say. I'd say we might even finish earlier because we're so on track. So to kick off this one, we've got the Muppets fleece jacket. Okay, different colourways. Oh, that's it. Okay. I kind of wish it wasn't like such a gradient of like almost like rainbow tones going down, because you've got green into like slightly bluish type, brown, yellowish, and then into the red. So it's just changing the full tone. I kind of wish it was just a full graphic of all of them. I feel like that might have been a little bit better. Maybe it's to cover up the fact that it's repeating. I don't know. I like the Muppets. I wish they'd just done that though. Anyway, doesn't matter. We've got a micro down jacket up next, which is going to end it with 4 colourways. Colourways are perfectly fine. I think they're easy, and yeah. We've then got a plaid knit short sleeve polo. I kind of like it. The colourways aren't too crazy either. They're quite simple. That's what you don't want, is your phone going off. We've got an ultra suede mesh baseball jersey. I love it, but agree it's not super clear. Yeah, I mean, obviously sometimes if you want to blend something, you will add like an overlay of colours, I suppose you could say, to try and cover it up. But yeah, it's not super clear, unfortunately. So it's just one of those things. I like the grey colourway. We then have a striped terry short sleeve polo. Very simple. You can just move on from it. We've then got a sudden death football jersey. I mean, if they drop it like week 1, it'd be a great timing for it, with like the Super Bowl having just occurred. Good timing. You'll probably sell it quite easily. If you leave it a while, I don't know. It'll probably still go, but I don't know about that. We've got an Intarsia label short sleeve top. Yeah, colourways are perfectly fine. I think that's fine. It's just that it's just going to have a higher retail because of obvious reasons. Black cat. Okay, short sleeve top. So, oh, just one colourway. Embroidered logo just there. But yeah, just one colourway. So, Old English short sleeve top. Yeah, I mean, it's self-explanatory in the end. Colourways are okay. I like the grey at the back, or the heather grey they've got. Hooded zip-up thermal. I'd say the cream like colourway would probably be the cleanest in the end personally, but yeah. Overprint stripe short sleeve top. It reminds me of those old like the old shorts, like, or swimming trunks that people used to wear, like going back I would say. They'd be striped in that way, and anything at the beach basically as well would be like in the same stripe way. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like the front colourway is probably one of the better ones. The blue's fine, but I feel like the front colourway is probably one of the better ones. We then have a stencil embroidered short sleeve top. Different concept. So, purple coming in again. Colourways are perfectly fine. Red's a little bit too vibrant, but that's about it. We've then got a Machu Picchu. Okay, short sleeve top. I really like that front colourway. Wow, and that. These two are definitely the best with it. So the thing is the like darker tones aren't going to work too well with something that is this vibrant, because they're just going to drown it out. But definitely on these two for Machu Picchu, that works really well. That's quite nice. And to finish off this section, we've got a small box long sleeve tee. Simple, easy. The grey stands out. It's a nice tone. I like they haven't gone too vivid on the others. This is what I mean about it not being too bright. It's just nice and easy. If that was the same concept for the more like overbearing colourways that they've chosen, it would work so much more, but it's just one of those things. So, pants. Chino pant, snake. Oh, God. Okay, it's not all of the colourways. That's perfectly fine. pink is very vibrant, but yeah. It's just a simple piece. Denim painter pant is up next. I prefer the other two colourways, yeah. The repeat is a bit too repetitive, I suppose, is the way to put it. We've then got a pleated trouser up next. I almost like that tone, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, nice and simple. Cargo pant, plain and simple again. Nothing crazy. I kind of like this one, but yeah, olive as well, but you know. Work pant. Funnily enough, I saw a pair of, it was a collaboration, I think it was Undercover work pants. They were on Facebook. I should have probably bought it because they're my size, but I was hesitant at it just because of all the zips that it's got. But yeah, it was just something cool, but I probably should have just bought it because they were like £50 compared to the normal retail. It's very hit and miss, or the standard retail, so yeah. Thank you for that, man like Sally, thank you. Double knee painter pant is going to be up next though. Yeah, I mean it's plain and simple in the end. The S logo loose fit jean is also being included on this. I don't think they've ever done that in the past where they include the same thing under like another section. But it is a pant at the end of the day, or comes under like the pants, so yeah. Distressed loose fit selvage jean. Supreme star on the back of it. Yeah, I mean perfectly fine. We've got a baggy jean up next. Plain and simple in the end. Rigid, baggy selvage jean. Different Supreme on the back with New York underneath it. Regular jean. And that's going to end off the pants, I guess. I mean, they're kind of plain and simple in the end. It's for the people who like really buy them like in and out season after season. They'll be interested in them. I look at them and I'm kind of like, it's our like norm that we get, but at the end of the day, they do make up a lot of the season in the end of it. It's half of what you're wearing. So realistically, spread zip up hooded sweater is up next with the not the classic, it's the old English is on it. Artwork by Weirdo Dave in the end. Love you more each day. Yeah. Way too bright. Way too bright of a tone. The other three are perfectly fine, but yeah, that's way too bright for me. Pinstripe crew neck is up next. I like that. Colourways are okay. I don't know about the grey for once, because you can't really see the white lines too well, but at the same time, maybe you want that? Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. I don't know what people prefer. Gradient hooded sweatshirt. For some reason, I kind of like it. As terrible, as PowerPoint-esque as it is of dragging the gradient down, I kind of like it. Jacquard stripe hoodie is up next. Yeah, it's perfectly simple and easy. We've got the dogs hoodie next. Dogs for life. Okay. I like the graphic and the artwork. I wonder if that's going to be on a tee. I like how they change the colour just a little bit. Just a little bit of a change dependent on it. Black colourway's nice with that, and so is the grey. So next up we have a tag hoodie. Okay, yeah, you're tagging the hoodie. Embroidered as well. Okay, understandable. I like how it's going into the pocket a little bit. Hopefully it does actually go into the pocket, and when someone reaches in, like it's embroidered in and it doesn't just cut off where the pocket is in the end. We've got an Equip half zip sweatshirt. I don't really like the middle colourway, but the blue and the black I think are perfectly fine. So yeah, we've then got a soup can hoodie. Bringing back the soup can. I like the baby blue and the green colourway for that. We've then got a wrapped half zip hoodie. Okay. I like that colourway. Creamish tone, it's quite nice. Established crew neck. Nice and simple. Nice colourways for it as well. Nothing too crazy. Next up, we've got the small box hooded sweatshirt. Going with the like tree bark look again. I still think that works extremely well on the reversible piece. Definitely a great like concept to have gone with, and a nice colourway. But yeah, it's simple. Immortal hoodie is up next. Nice and simple. That's a nice colourway. That's a really clean colourway. Small box raglan crewneck to finish off, I guess, the crewnecks and hoodies so far. I definitely like that colourway though. That's clean. Anyway, moving on to the shirts. We've got a Trey Jacquard short sleeve shirt. Not my favourite. Not my favourite to kick off with. Margaret Keane Teardrop short sleeve work shirt is up next. I will look into them after this, but they are staring into my soul. They really are. I understand they're like crying and such, but yeah. Shadow Plaid flannel zip up shirt is going to be next. Definitely not my favourite. We've got the Mosaic short sleeve shirt, which is by Jim Power. That's a different concept. I like it. Obviously, you can see what it is. Like, hopefully people can make out what it is. We've then got a mesh panel linen short sleeve shirt. I don't know about that one, because I can see that it's almost quite see-through, in a sense. So would you have to wear something underneath it? I don't know. Plaid flannel shirt is going to be up next. Obviously Supreme's embroidered on the pocket as per norm, as we like expect. I don't know how I feel about those colourways though. Loose fit short sleeve denim painter shirt is going to be next. That's nice and simple. And we end on a loose fit short sleeve Oxford. Okay, I was going to say if all the colourways are like that, I would not be a fan, but they're not, so it's fine. Yeah, I think that's okay. It's just simple and easy. We then have a reversible puffer jacket. How's the colourway switch go? Supreme at the back's nice. Yeah, that kind of works. Black colourway's plain and simple in the end. Red. A little bit vibrant, but I get it. I see what they're doing. I would definitely say that the best colourway would then be the white with the purple. That just flips better. Straight into an olive, realistically, you've got such like a wide variation there. Same can be said for like the tan with the red, but at the same time, I think this one just looks better as an overall. So yeah, personal preference in the end. Okay, next up, we are on to these ones. So more pants, or the rest of the pants, I suppose. We've got a nylon cargo pant to kick things off. Classic Supreme at the back. Don't know how I feel about the look of that with the nylon. I kind of like the navy tone though. Stands out a little bit more. Cotton cinch pant is going to be next. I mean, it's plain and simple. Probably black colourway. It's just easy. The Gore-Tex track pant, obviously, with the split colour to it. Yet again, I'd say navy was the colourway with the blue that I liked. Satin track pant, same sort of thing. I was hit and miss. I'd probably say like black or the navy. Yeah. We've got a warm-up pant next with Supreme going down the left leg. Yeah, I like that colourway, definitely. Purple's nice still, but that stands out a little bit more for me, like the teal blue colourway. Inset link track pant, yeah, just to match the jacket. Purple and the white colourway are still going to be my favourite. I just don't like how dark the like blue tone they've chosen. Just really doesn't work well for me personally. So tricot track pant is going to be next. Same sort of thing, I'll stick with saying that the blue was the colourway that I liked. Olive as well, but blue most definitely. It doesn't stand out as much, like the red line. Doesn't stand out as much on the pant as it does on the jacket, but yeah. We've then got the tag sweat pant to obviously match the hoodie. I like the grey colourway. We've then got a Jacquard striped sweat pant, obviously matching yet again with the hoodie. Colourway wise, I don't know how I feel compared to the hoodie. Yeah, it might not be for me. We've got the wrapped sweat pant next, where it wraps all the way around. That's nice and simple. In the end, nothing crazy or nothing too crazy, I suppose. and we have an $sign sweatpant. I was going to say S sweatpant, but $sign sweatpant. And to end off the sweatpants, we've got the small box sweatpant. Yeah, again, I really do like this like woodland camo they've got going on, or white woodland camo they've chosen. So yeah, okay, on to the tees. Futura box logo tee, as Drops by Jay tweeted out saying that we were going to be getting one. There you go. I don't know how people feel about it overall. I think that I don't know how people feel just purely because of the fact that the E almost goes out of the box logo. If it was over and in, like centered, you'd probably get a better reaction. But regardless, it's still box logo tee. So yeah. And we get text on the back. Okay. Typically only a thing that we normally get with like store releases. That you get something on the back of it. I was about to read it out loud. I shouldn't. But yeah. I feel like that's going to do well. Or the reaction to it, realistically. I mean, it's Diego Maradona. So, yeah. That's cool. I hope that they've got something else with him on. Like, please. There's got to be something. It's Diego Maradona. Like, realistically, you go for a Futura box logo onto Maradona, you've got to have something, hopefully. We've got the Saint Sebastian long sleeve tee to follow it up. Very detailed. Don't know how the reaction will be, but it's very detailed. Standard tee. Oh, God. The standard of excellence. Present. That's definitely not correct. 100% cotton knit, I think it says. I can't read the rest of it. I can't read the rest of it at all. Yeah, I can't. I'm trying to. Yeah, pleased with the back graphic, yeah. And Diego, yeah, definitely. Shadow tee, immaculate. I don't know if I'd call it immaculate, but it's fine. We've got the Supreme Crew tee 96 artwork from the Supreme Crew 96 by Shadi Perez. If the pink was maybe a different tone, I feel like it would work better, but still, I think it's cool. And it's nice if it's like the actual skate crew, like the original. That'd be really cool. Throwback to them. I know a lot of people are very, not strong, but they're not devout. That's too strong of a word either. But they're really fans of the skate team, and they really do look up to them and idolize them, in a sense. Which, yeah, you should, because like people who have skated have been able to make something of themselves, and in most cases appear in like the lookbooks and the previews and the news and everything. So it is something cool to look at and appreciate. So yeah, we've got a patchwork tee to follow it up, which by Sean Crawford. That's a cool concept. I like that it's actually using the full back for the graphic and spell out Supreme. Rolf T. That's cool. The layout reminds me of oh no, my mind's gone blank. We had the series of skateboards. There were like 6 or 7, maybe more skateboards than that, and they were called like Artwork 1, 2, so on and so forth. That's what the layout to it reminds me of. I can't remember the name. I'm pretty sure I bought one of the skateboards or bought something from it with the rabbit on it and such. But anyway, as far as tees are concerned, I like them. I think there are only 2 or 3 that aren't great, but as an overall, Rolf tee for me. I kind of like the patchwork tee as well. The Supreme Crew tee as well is good. Not a fan. Diego Maradona, obviously, and the Futura box logo tee. So yeah, they're definitely 4 tees that I'd say are really good as an overall for me personally. Yeah, good to see you too, Shady. Not much. We're on to the tees so far, which I think people will hopefully be happy with in the end. So yeah, I'll be interested to see what the other colorways are though. That'd be the thing, to see the other like tones that we get and how things look. So yeah, but Futura, Maradona, and the like Muppets tee in the end, yeah, they're definitely good. So yeah, moving on from that, we've got a zip up football hoodie. Kind of brings us back down to reality in the end. We drop back down a little bit. I think the black colourway is perfectly fine. The brown is okay, but the orange is a bit of a miss in my mind. Futura hoodie is going to be up next. Embroidered logo, nice. I know that a lot of people haven't been a fan as of late of them putting the 2024 on the hood, or the year, or the season, or whatever, but I think it's just going to be like a standard thing that we're just going to get quite consistently from now on in the end. The olive tone's a little bit darker, which I think works a bit better, but definitely like the purple stands out the most, and so is the grey. So yeah, Salvation zip-up hoodie is going to be next. It's okay. Are they... I'm trying to think. No, it's not different. It's just that it says different at the top. So that says Saint, Holy Name, something, Head Warrior. I can't read what that one is, and Angels. I like the blue, the Angels. If someone knows any more, that'd be really great, personally, because my mind is so blank currently. We've got the Collegiate hoodie up next. I like that green tone. Really stands out. That's nice. Paintbrush hoodie. Okay. Artwork by Josh Smith. Not my favourite, but still I like that it at least uses the full back. So, Dollar hoodie is up next. Yeah, okay. Goes with the sweatpant. We've then got the Aoi. I really can't pronounce it at all, and I haven't been able to pronounce it for like 2 years. But we've got their artwork again on a zip-up hoodie this time. I think it's perfectly fine. Stands out the best on the black colourway, is kind of not great on the other two. Doesn't really utilise it as well, make full use of it, or let you see it as clearly, so yeah. We've then got a warm-up hoodie. Supreme is going to be on the hood. The pink colourway is quite nice. I don't know how I feel about it being on the hood. I mean, it leaves it quite blank, which in most cases people might like. But yeah, we then move on to an overdyed small box zip-up hoodie. Definitely overdyed. I agree with that. The other colourways aren't, but that is most definitely overdyed. Colourway is quite nice. We've then got the UGK hoodie. I'm probably missing something. I'm not with it. I'm not with it, so I'm definitely missing something. Colourways are fine for it though. I like that blue. It's a very vibrant and strong one. We've then got the college zip-up hoodie artwork by the Women's History Museum. That's cool. There are some things that Supreme really just like come out of nowhere with, and that's definitely something like having Maradona or the Muppets and things like that. It's definitely like bringing things back into a standard, but actual artwork and working with the Women's History Museum, when you think about that, that's like insane. Realistically, like most companies would not get approval of that, so it's actually quite crazy when you genuinely think of it. That is crazy, because I know the company's big and such, but still, like on that sort of scale, it's actually quite crazy. We've then got the shop small box crew neck, which is obviously going to be, as it states, crew neck in relation to the shop location. So Palace have done this a couple of times. Supreme have started to do this as of late, the last like 2 or 3 seasons, I think. So yeah, I don't know how I feel about the placement of the small box with the text, but regardless, that's how it goes. I don't know which colourway would be best. I like the blue and the green at the back. This colourway as well, I like, definitely. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who's got what in the end as an overall when it comes to it. To end off this tab, we've got the Supreme Champion zip-up hoodie. So Champion haven't had a collaboration since 2019. 2018, 2019. It was either 5 or so years in the end we haven't had Champion in. And when you think of that, it's actually quite wild, because of the fact that it's like I am sort of like, oh, but we had Champion, and then you sit and you think, and you're like, no, no, we haven't had Champion in a good minute. It's been a while. So yeah, but they're back this season. So hopefully the other items are a bit more of a bang, but you know, we'll have to see. We have a denim chore trucker jacket up next. Oof. Not my favourite. Black colourway, I think, is the best in that. And the nylon chore coat as well. Classic Supreme embroidered on it. I definitely think that it's going to be this tan or the navy that are the better two. Black's nice, but that's just personal choice. And the cargo pant we have already seen. So, yeah. Maradona soccer jersey. I kind of wish... I mean, I like that you've got the signature, number 10. You've got a Maradona, almost like mural, that's been done with name behind. I kind of wish it was just a bit more simplistic. Maybe even just like the Argentinian flag would have been nice as an overall, just like blank with that. Like just light colouring of it. I get it's also a way of them like paying tribute, but sometimes more simplicity is a little bit better with it. But I still think that people are going to like it nevertheless. I mean, it was Maradona, realistically. Like Maradona's Maradona, so... But yeah, I just feel like a little less would have been a bit more, but that's just me. So we have the Chosen One baseball jersey with like an ad almost like straight in there. I was going to say, is that like Bass Pro Shop, but it's not. It looks like a lime. Okay, yeah. Chosen One. Different colourways. I think the navy will look nice with that, definitely. Colourways are fine, but I think the navy probably look the best. Half-tone short sleeve top. Okay, we don't get to see the back, but yeah, I think that's okay. Spiderweb football jersey. I mean, people have got their Halloween pieces set, I suppose, in the end. I kind of think it's okay in like navy and the black colourway. I don't know how I feel about the other two, but yeah. It's a different concept in the end. Just glad the Maradona item was not a full V-neck, but there is a lot going on. Yeah, it's the thing of... I mean, you can never get the right amount to please everyone. That's the thing. Like, you can never please everyone in the end. So you either go like full in with it, as they have done, or you don't go enough and you still get people like me critiquing which at the end of the day, no one's going to care at the end. They're going to see it and probably be like, oh, that's dope, Maradona. That'll be it, you know? So, we've got a washed tag short sleeve top. Yeah, it's plain and simple. The people who overthink, like myself, like who think, God, this looks terrible on me or something, and think like, oh, other people are going to think it looks awful. In reality, no one cares. Like, the people who actually care probably shouldn't. Like in the end. So we care too much about little things that don't really matter. So realistically, someone's going to go, that's cool, that's Diego Maradona, and move on with their day. So star basketball jersey is going to be up next. I like that. Stands out quite well. Don't know about the yellow tone, but I think it's not too overbearing because the Supreme covers up for it with the green, but the other two tones are really nice, the white and the black with the purple and the red. We've got the sick short sleeve top up next. Yeah. I don't really have anything like crazy to say for it. Colourways are perfectly simple in the end, so... Oh. I need to have a drink for that one. Layered, hooded, long sleeve top. Well, I did mention that they used to do, you know, like a baseball jersey or basketball jersey or something over the top with a hoodie. Here it is. Yeah. So in the past, people have been able to take them apart, but you've had to obviously open it up and cut the threads. Whether people do that with these two, we'll have to see, and we'll have to see what the retail is, because sometimes it's not even that inflated in comparison to like the norm. But the black colourway is probably the only one that works well with it in the end, so yeah. We have the overprint knowledge short sleeve top. yeah. I kind of like the front with the blue, but I don't know as an overall. Navy's kind of nice, but the yellow's a bit too out of it. Black colourway's probably plain and simple. Small box tee with the snake graphic. Other colourways are fine, I'm just not a fan of snake graphics. And we've got the contact short sleeve top. I like that front one. I like how this embroidered logo Supreme goes. I like the snake look that they've almost gone for with it. Saying that I don't like snake, I mean snake artwork kind of thing, not so much, but the look to that of the S works really well for that. So yeah, and it's obvious that that's what the intent was. So yeah, colorways are nice too. Lookbook's been underwhelming for you. I mean, it's always hit and miss at the end of the day. We wait for like collaborations and other things to then change people's opinions and views, but I think as an overall, if you're set on it being like compared to past things, it's just what it is at the end of the day. I mean, as an overall, there are a couple of standout pieces for me, but I kind of understand what you mean. I get it, like I do. As positive as I am about things, I get it. I know that it's like, you were almost like... ultra suede mesh short to match the other piece. Colorway's perfectly fine. Big script mesh short. Definitely stands out. I kind of like how at the same time as vibrancy is like a bit too much on things and a bit too overpowering, I kind of like those two central colorways. Like, because of how much they stand out, I do like it. Star basketball short as well, obviously to match the other one. Definitely the black or the white, definitely this. With the star, it makes me think of Orlando Magic, not gonna lie. Could you imagine that? A like basketball jersey with Shaquille O'Neal like Orlando Magic? Maybe it's me. Maybe it's just me. We've then got the Jackyard soccer short to obviously match the jersey. I still think that jersey is great in the black colourway and the blue. Definitely the black colourway though, it stands out a bit more, works a bit better, but blue colourway is still perfectly fine. The curved nylon short to obviously match the other piece as well. Still is like ice cream. Still just reminds me of ice cream. But I think it works a lot better and translates a lot better on the short in comparison to the jacket. So yeah. I like snakes as much as Indiana Jones. Yeah, I'm not a massive snake person, I'm not going to lie. They don't mean you any harm. They don't. Snakes mean you no harm. But it's just for me, I can't. Pinstripe sweatshirt is going to be up next. Yeah, just matches the other piece. Like I said, the pinstripe and the white doesn't stand out as much on the grey, which I feel like will almost do better for it in the end, because people might like that a bit more. We've got the Queep sweatshirt to match as well. Yet again, navy tone and the black colourway, more so the navy, like blue and everything. I think it's just the better colourway. Nylon painter short to end off. Yeah, okay. So, we are on to the final tab / section. I'm not going to lie, I was expecting a little bit more of like Muppets things. Like you've got Kermit, Miss Piggy on a couple of pieces. But maybe it's later on this season we'll get something. But I was expecting a little bit more. But anyway. We've got a plaid baggy short up next. I like the left colourway and that's about it. Baggy leather short. Not for me. Not for me. I will not be wearing a lort. I guess you could call it. I don't know. And I'm not wearing jorts, I can assure you of that. I'm not a jort person. I'm not going to be wearing the script baggy denim short. I mean, black colourway's kind of okay, but no, I don't think I'm a jort person. We've got the baggy denim short as well. Yeah, same thing. The faux fur short. I don't know. No, I wouldn't be wearing them. I think it would feel very peculiar on you to have that. I think the feeling would be very odd, to say the least. We've got a rigid baggy selvage denim short up next, followed by a washed corduroy double knee painter short. Okay, lots of shorts. Cargo short. I'd wear the cargo shorts. There you go, nice and simple. Cargo short I'd wear. We've then got the tag water short. I was reading that as tap water for some reason. Colorways are okay. I think that the black and the like teal turquoise, no, the other tone. I think these two left tones are probably the better two as an overall. And then we finish off with the cargo water short. I like how that almost looks like when you look underwater or when you're underwater and you see like the reflections of the light that are coming down and hitting from the surface and hitting the ground, and you see like all of the reflection. I kind of like how that looks. Other colourways are perfectly fine though. Purple is nice too. Next up, we're on to some of the caps. We start off with Weirdo Dave Corduroy Camp Cap. Straight onto the Bleached Chino Camp Cap. A little bit over the top, but it's okay. Reflective Ripstop Camp Cap. Yeah, it's fine. Denim Camp Cap. I definitely like the black or the like greenish tone they've got going on. Pigment two-tone Camp Cap. I'd say this colourway, definitely one of the better ones. Black colourway's fine, the others are okay, but that stands out and works the best. So, yeah. Washed Canvas Camp Cap is going to be up next. I'd probably say black colourway personally. The others with the camo's fine, but I like that a bit more. Maradona Camp Cap, okay. I'd be interested to see how like the back of it works and everything. A little bit of a different concept, but it's perfectly fine in the end, kind of, yeah. Leopard Velvet Camp Cap is up next. Not my favourite. Mesh Side Panel Camp Cap. I like that, it's nice and simple. Colourways are really good across the board. Lilac and the blue and the olive really stand out well. They've taken different photos this season for the like camp caps and hats and things. I kind of like it, I suppose. Like, yeah, I like the difference that they've gone for with it. Wash Chino Twill Camp Cap is going to be next. Purple stands out for me. So does the washed out denim sort of tone there. Nothing else is an overall. I think they're quite standard. Corduroy Pocket Camp Cap. I like this one with the flowers. It's nice. Coated Denim Camp Cap is up next. Kind of standard and simple. Colourway choices is really decent, but yeah. Military Camp Cap. Same sort of thing. Good colourway choices, but it's kind of like a simplistic piece that we always get. Mesh Sunshield Camp Cap. Yeah, I think these colourways are probably the better ones. Not too much of a fan of how like vivid and vibrant that is. Wow, this is one of 75. Oh my god, that's a lot. Okay. Let's lock in. So we've got the backpack. Okay. Oh, okay, so it's only just probably going to be like the different colourways that make up a majority of the numbers. I was going to say, that's so much going on. I like the camo sort of tone to it. I think it stands out. And it's reflective. Definitely camo. 100% stands out the most. That's definitely the better one. We've got the duffel bag up next. I will probably be of the same like-mindedness of camo colorway, just because the Supreme is going to reflect differently and just stand out more in the end. I think that's just going to be the better one. We've got the tote bag up next. Two different straps for it. It's going to be the same thing, isn't it? I think as far as this goes, black or navy are probably two better tones, but for the reflective aspect of it, you get the most like bang for your buck, so to speak, out of the camo, and that's just how it's going to be. Mini duffel bag is going to be more so the same. I like this navy almost into the purplish, like a hint of purple tone going on, because it's not like a straight navy, it's like a mixed off, but I definitely think the camo like look is just the best. Waist bag, it's just going to be the same thing, I think. More so with the pieces that have the Supreme spell out on it, less so with these. With these, I'd probably say the like blue and or navy and the black are going to be the better tones. But yeah, like with this, for instance, it's going to reflect camo. You know, it just stands out more. The cinch bag as well. Obviously, that's the shoulder bag. I also like for the shoulder bag, they haven't gone with that thin strap that they normally go with. They finally got a different one. For the cinch bag, it's very small, but yet again, camo colorway. It's just how it is. We've got a woven tote, yet again, is coming back. Nice colorways. The retail's a little bit high on it, if I remember like correctly, but I like all of the colorways. I think the blue stands out the most. You probably see less damage to the black colorway though, if you were to do anything to it. Woven shoulder bag as well. Yeah, look how thick the strap is. Thank God, thank God that it's an actual thick strap and that there isn't this like paper thin one anymore. I'm so happy about that. For those who probably use them and wear them, I don't know if you'll be happy or sad whether you actually liked it being thinner, but for me personally, I think that it's great that it's going to be a thick strap. So, yeah, we've got the woven utility bag up next. I really do like the blue colourway, it stands out, it's nice. We've got the Supreme Ortlieb, or Ortlieb. Large roll top backpack is going to be up next. Made in Germany exclusively for Supreme. Okay, waterproof. Is this for, it's either camping or hiking, isn't it? Maybe cyclists, but I think it's more so for one of the other two. I think that the white colourway obviously stands out for the obvious reasons, but you're going to see more damage on it, realistically. Yeah, I don't know about the greenish tone, but black colourway is just plain and simple in the end. Same thing, not going to butcher the pronunciation of the company, but we've got a duffel bag from them next. Yeah, I'd probably say white colourway. Yeah, again, is probably just my go-to with this. Thick strap all the way, yeah. I've never liked the thin straps that come from Supreme, I'm not going to lie. I had one of the Nike ones when they first started doing it. Oh god, it was terrible. I got rid of that so quickly. It was not for me. So we've got the small messenger bag up next. Yet again, thicker strap, great, love it, love to see it. And that is going to cover all of the bags. Personally, I think the bags are fine this season. I like the thicker strap. I like the reflective, more so on the camo colourway. Colourway choices are a bit hit and miss. I know that a lot of people consistently buy bags season to season. But yeah, you'll just have to make do in the end if the colourways aren't your favourite. Now we're going on to some of the other hats, which are going to be the panels, starting off with the Difference 6 panel. I like this colourway, yet again. I liked it on the jacket, the reversible. I like it on this and everything else. So yeah, Crowd Band Nylon 6 panel is going to be up next. Not my favourite. Olive colourway is kind of okay. We've then got the Pro Bowl pill box hat. I like the royal blue tone. Lightweight moleskin 6 panel. Black and blue yet again. I think are the better two overall. Clown 6 panel. It's going to be me when I don't get box logos and things this season. Move on to the two-tone S logo 6 panel. Not a lot of S logo this season as well, which I don't know if that's good or bad. I feel like it's good to not have as many items typically, because they're like, what, 3 or 4? Typically we see like 7 or 8, or we even get like S logo weeks in the end. So yeah, I'm kind of happy that there's not so much. We've got the Creep 6 panel up next. I like the royal blue and the black colourway. New York Arc 6 panel. Black colourway probably. Italia 6 panel. I'd say black colourway, but maybe not. Probably the navy with how the flag stands out. Cordura Denim Small Box 6 panel. A little bit too much going on, not gonna lie, but the olive colourway. The Script logo 6 panel, black colourway. Sear Seeker S logo 6 panel. I was saying we haven't got many, and then next thing we've got 2 6 panels in a row, but still, regardless, there aren't as many S logo pieces this season. So yeah, I'd probably say the navy light olive, or like the tan, or like this pinkish tone, but it's not pink. It's almost like salmon. They'll probably call it in the end. Champagne Corduroy 6 panel. Nice colourways across the board, I think, for that one. Black Cat Meshback 5 panel. Probably will be a sticker, realistically, this season. Hopefully, we'll have to see. Terry Meshback 6 panel. I'd probably say white or navy are my favourite, but all of the tones I think are perfectly fine for that. UGK 5 panel. I need to know what this is, or whether it's just something random they've come up with in the end. We've then got the Gradient Meshback, the PowerPoint Special. Huge. Okay, for the new eras, we've got the MLB teams. These will most probably sell, I'm not gonna lie. As soon as it comes to teams and new eras specifically, yeah, people are gonna want them. 100%. It just depends if they like the colorway choices or not. That's the hit and miss bit. We've got the Gold Cross S logo, New Era, which obviously you can see the Gold Cross just there. So, yeah. Watching during lunch break, thank you for coming in. I hope that your day is going well so far. Futura New Era is going to be up next. I don't like the camo with it, but I think the other colorways are kind of okay. More so these 4 tones here. Just personally. We've then got the Sharpie box logo. Does that mean you can draw on it yourself? Or because you've got Supreme Sharpie there? I don't know. I don't know what the concept is with this, or whether they've just picked colorways that are in relation to Sharpies. Who knows? Who knows? Box logo Meshback New Era is going to be up next. Summer season 2024. I like that graphic that they've got. Colorways are perfectly fine. We've got a washed canvas boonie up next as well. Yeah, it's fine. We've got a Chino Twill Crusher. Not a fan of the snake, but all of the others I think are okay, except for maybe the green. Green might be a bit too much. We've got a bleached Chino Boonie up next too. Not my favourite, like the hat. It's definitely not my favourite one. Coated Denim Crusher. Another coated piece. We've got the Tag Beanie. It's okay. It's nothing crazy. Stencil Beanie. Yeah, same sort of thing. I think that works a lot better. Gradient Space Dye Beanie. The wildest thing, yeah, I don't know if it comes with a Sharpie or not. It'd be cool if it did. Or whether it was something that you could like draw on and then be able to like almost swipe off. But it's a Sharpie, so you know that it's going to stain it. The funny thing is with these sort of beanies, like the gradient and such, I think it depends on the material. But the one from last season that was all over, multi-random, is like 160. And you sit there and you're like, how did this happen? Like, what went on? And it just does. You know, it really just does. It out of the blue, it just happens. So, yeah, just watch out for any beanies that are like that, because it's very sporadic and random. So, we've got the New Era Salvation Beanie up next. I really would like to know whether it's like passages or whether it's like, I don't know. New Era Dollar Beanie is up next. It's kind of simple in the end. The overdyed beanie. I like this tone, this tan tone, and the lilac. Red's nice as well, but those two specifically I think are nice. Futura Lightweight Balaclava. I've still got my lightweight balaclava. Hopefully it's cheap. Cheap isn't the right word. It's terrible. Affordable is the better way to put it in comparison to their other balaclavas, because you go from like 58 or 68 and such, like, to like 18. Realistically, being less than half the price, it's so much more affordable and it's just better. Like, personally for me, I'm not looking to drop £60 on a balaclava on a consistent basis. But like 20, yes, you know, it just makes it worth it. Definitely all of the colorways are fine, but I'd probably say the black or the olive will be the most standout. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was just multi-beanie, just done. That was a terribly light click. Mesh lightweight, but what's what's the point of the balaclava in the end then? If it's mesh, isn't the point that you're wanting to stay warm with it on and like cover up? I'm sure someone will buy it and have a use for it. I know they will. So, right, we are on to the final tab, which is going to be the accessories, which for most people is typically their make or break for the season. We're going to be kicking off with the Ducati Street Fighter V4S. I mean, it's out of budget, isn't it, by a long shot? It's not happening. But you've got the Shell logo as well there, I've just clocked. Yeah, just why not a Ducati? Just as you do. I'm sure there'll be people who are getting it and ordering it, the same as the neon sign last season. I know someone who actually ordered the neon sign. I'm pretty sure it should have come in by now for them, but yeah. there will be people who will be able to get the pieces in the end. And yeah, it's wild, isn't it? It's really wild. I know, another motorbike, but still it's crazy, isn't it? Like, wow. Okay, we get it, don't... Okay, we've got the Ducati Arai Corsair X helmet. Probably going to be quite expensive, I'm not going to lie. It's cool, you know, it is, but it will definitely be expensive. We've got the Roland JU06A synthesizer. That's quite cool. I'd probably expect it to be a little chunk. I'm not going to lie. I wouldn't expect it to be the most affordable of pieces, just because Roland isn't in the end. The bike should be called the backdoor bike. I mean, you'll have to see. Oh, and another one. Another Roland piece. TR08 Rhythm Composer. So are we going to have the complete like set? Is there going to be another one? Oh, no, it's just the two together. There are definitely people who are going to be buying these. There's a market, and honestly, it's nothing crazy or over the top. I feel the right one is obviously a lot cleaner, just with the Supreme there. It's plain, simple, easy. This one, with it being in the middle, is a bit over the top, and legibility goes out the window as far as the essential aspects go. But at the same time, I know that there'll be people who definitely want it. Oh my god, okay. We've got a Supreme Heim Planet Cave XL tent. Sleeps 3 people plus gear. Collapsible to a 30-litre pack. That's insane. I mean, it's cool, but that's insane. I mean, we've had tents before and pieces of similar standard, but yeah, wow. We then have a Linear Zero toucan lamp. That's really cool. I'm not gonna lie. Plastic table lamp. Please be cheap. Terrible word choice again, but you know what I mean. Like, realistically, make it like, what? Under 20? I'd be happy with that. If this was like 12 or 15 pounds, you know what the thing is that I am just going to search it up. I'm just going to... Let's take a look. Okay, so we don't get... Oh, we do get a toucan lamp. Vintage. Oh, I hate that word so much. I hate that word. When that comes up with things, that's a bad sign. Yeah, it's vintage. 50th anniversary of the Tucano Light in 2020. No. 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 Let's take a gander. Let's gander at the toucan lamp. I would hope that it would be affordable, but as far as I'm seeing, as soon as I hear vintage, my heart drops. I don't see anything online as far as listings, which, oh no, there's one. Original first series lamp is 500. 1,000. But that's because it came out in like the 60s, you know? 400, 300, 400. 200, 500. Yeah, okay. I'm not bothering. I'm not looking anymore. That's out the window. As soon as... Oh, man. I was happy. I was happy. Oh, well. Mac Tools utility car is going to be up next. Mac Tools they've collaborated with for quite a couple of seasons now. So this is going to be another piece that I'm sure people are going to be buying and wanting. An icy slushy machine? Really? How much do they cost normally? Mm. 200? Man. 100. 55. 55. 60. 60. Okay, so 60. This exact one's like 60, give or take. So maybe there's a chance. There might be a chance that it's actually within. Oh, right, no, it's probably not. If it is, it'd be great. They'd be like, what, 60 to 80? Not really the fairest price point, but still, I'm sure people would want it, nevertheless. Like, regardless. It's a slushy machine. Why not? 5-gallon bucket. To be honest, people are probably just going to throw, like, their accessories into something like this. As far as, like, how usable, it would get ruined in a realistic setting where it'd be used consistently. So yeah, we've got a Coleman folding table set. Coleman notoriously might not be the best word, but typically they do a lot of the chairs that Supreme release, but this time we've got a folding set. Speaking of chairs, obviously we've got the folding table set coming with the chairs. So you get this, you get the slushy machine, you get your tent, XL tent, and your set, and maybe a sleeping bag. Head shears. Freund? No. Made in Germany again. 2 pieces so far from Germany for this season, which I just can't pronounce it because I can't get the end aspect. I can't do that. I can't do it. But shears are quite cool. Yeah, it's cool to see bandana. Not gonna lie, I feel like these aren't going to be cheap. 55, 70, 90, 108. Yeah, okay. They're shears. Use them. Doesn't matter. Use them till they're blunt, and then you're like, yeah, I'm just going to get another pair because I don't know how to, like, sharpen it myself, so that's it. That's cool, though. First gear truck with the blurred motion logo going across it. People are definitely going to be buying that, I'm not going to lie. I know tons of people who buy Hot Wheels, so I know a ton of people who are going to be buying them, like, realistically. I mean, we had the Hot Wheels before, which did extremely well, so, yeah. We've then got a pressure washer, or a Hoto pressure washer Pro. Okay. I mean, pressure washers are useful at the end of the day, so let's take a look at the price point, though. the thing that matters. 160, 200. Doesn't matter. Does not matter at all. We've got the Jules Pantsu Saint pillow, which is nice. Hopefully the retail isn't, like, extremely high. Woven tapestry is nice. Like the motion logo instead of the box logo. Yeah, it's nice to switch things up and make a difference instead of having, like, the box logo going across it to the motion logo. We've then got a Mac Tools tote tray. Nice and simple again. It can go with the cart, so if you get the 2 of them. We've got the AO, I guess, 24-pack cooler bag. That's going to be, okay, yeah, that's going to be used so much. Realistically, that's a good piece to release. Different colorways or single? No, single. That's going to be really, like, useful. I know that is. That'll go down well. It just will. We've then got Bialetti 8-cup French press. Definitely will be used as well, not going to lie. 100% people are going to get that. That's going to go, isn't it? Yeah, I know they were expensive, the last pillows, and they were really nice, the last pillows too, which is the disappointing aspect of it. A Fujifilm waterproof camera, taking me back to my childhood. How much are they normally? Let's take a look. Oh, they're that much? Even for the quick snap? Okay, no. We should be good. Okay. Quick snap is like 15 to 23 at a push. So Supreme, call it 30. Solid. Solid, will be happy. 30, call it 30. Easy. Don't go crazy on it, please. It's a quick snap. it's really easy. Don't price it at the other waterproof cameras, which are like 170. Bring it back to reality. Nice cheap accessory. Just nice, easy, affordable, simple. Like, that's all we want. Franklin Playground Ball. Can you imagine getting hit in dodgeball with this one? Well, I mean, it realistically is dodgeball, but in the UK, we more so used. They weren't foam, but they were more so a softer rubber type, I remember, for dodgeball. So if you got hit, it wasn't going to sting like if you got hit by one of our footballs. But this would be great for that. I think it'd be cool to have one. We've got a CRKT CEO micro flipper pocket knife. Not going to be allowed in the UK, but I know those who collect them, so enjoy. This would be great for me opening packages and things, wouldn't it? It'd make life so much easier, but yeah, it's not happening. It's just not releasing here. We've got the Kumba incense tray. Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple in past years. Kind of worried when it says made in Japan. Obviously, the incense is sold separately, because pack of 15, it says sold separately down here. But yeah, it's nice and simple. And there you go. It's going to be separate, so keep that in mind, that you're not just going to get it. We've then got the Yawatai. No, I don't want to butcher. The Yawataya Isogoro spices. 50-50. Not great. So it's a 3-tin Japanese spice set featuring togarashi chili pepper spices, sashimi 7-spice blend, ichimi chili pepper seasoning, and yuzu sashimi 7-spice blend with yuzu citrus flavor. I don't know what the like issues are or things are with selling, I guess, like food related. We'll have to see. I'm pretty sure it should be fine, but yeah. Set of 3. Hopefully it's not expensive. It'd be cool to have some different seasoning. I will just look up. So I mean, I can buy these at the moment for like £3 a pop. So Supreme, call it £12, easy, like $15. Then again, there are other places where they're like 15 each. I can get it less. If I can get it less, you know, realistically, I just get it for less, because the Supreme's not going to make me be like, I want that, in comparison to paying less for it. We've got Post-its up next. Yeah, plain and simple. Supreme doesn't stand out the most, but yeah, I mean, it's simple, easy. Mechanics coming back with the leather work gloves. Hit and miss on their last couple of gloves or work gloves they've released, but still perfectly fine and easy. We've got a Have a Hank bandana. Is it a handkerchief bandana, or is it actual like bandana, or is that just the brand? When you put Have a Hank, I think of Have a Handkerchief. It's just where my mind goes to. So Tetris Mini. Wow, okay. Gotta Google it. 20. Supreme 20. Easy. That's cool. Keychain size, yeah. God, I haven't played Tetris in ages. But it's still cool. It's a cool thing to do. We've then got a CDW Delta Carabiner. Keyring. Okay. Yeah. We've got the Night Ease Buglet. I do not recognise that at all. Whether or not that's something from like a childhood, or whether or not that's just something that is just normal. It looks like obviously the legs are bendable and mouldable, so I don't know what you tying it to though, or putting it to. It's got a keychain as well, so I don't know. Whether or not that's actually to lock in on something instead, possibly. To lock onto like a rope or something, and then, I don't know. We've then got a ripstop keychain, plain and simple. Skateboard. Rooted box logo. It looks like, obviously, as it says, it's like dug out around it, as you can see, so that the Supreme is almost raised. Okay. Futura skateboard. Margaret Keane, best friends. Kind of a cool skateboard deck, not gonna lie, but yeah. Teardrop. And that's gonna finish it. Wow, okay. So, that is going to be everything for the lookbook. So let's click view all, go back to normal. Oh, we are back to normal. Okay, maybe we'll zoom in like that, possibly. So, favourite pieces that stand out. I can understand that some of the people were kind of like, it's a little underwhelming for me. I get that, I understand that. Personally, I like this coach's jacket that's here. I think that's clean. I think it's nice. The Futura piece as well is okay, but still a little bit hit and miss. I really like the Kermit on the back, I'm not going to lie. I probably won't be buying it because the retail is going to be, what, the like 298, 300 or something. But I think it'd be extremely cool to have. Like, it's Kermit. So, yeah. Aside from that, I do like some of the two-tones and some of the other pieces that they have going down the jackets, but overall I'm not like a huge fan. This one in the blue and the satin, or nylon, I think it was nylon, was okay. This track jacket type piece I think was okay in a couple of the tones, but overall still a bit hit and miss. The link piece, I think in the white and the purple, stands out, but it's not like a massive piece where people are going to go crazy. The Muppets could have done a lot more with it, I think, personally. It's still the Muppets regardless. But yeah, it's just, if it was fully them as a big graphic, I think it would have just done a lot better and would have just stood out a lot more as an overall. Some of the shirts are definitely hit and miss. I kind of like the difference of this mosaic for the New York. It's just stand out a little bit more. Other than that, there are some pieces that, you know, you're like, ooh, you know, but it's nothing that's like crazy. I definitely like where that's the one piece that really stands out to me, which is going to be the reversible piece, which is somewhere here, this one. So as much as I love this, but I love this colorway purely because of the fact of this reversible, where you go from this darker, like tree, like camo-esque into this white. I love that. That stands out so well, and that's really nice on the quilted work jacket. But yeah, moving down the rest of the week. Obviously, you've got the store exclusives. You've got the Women's History Museum collaboration, which is cool. Hopefully, they might bring out a couple more pieces, but I don't know. Maybe less is more and makes more of a statement with just solidifying on like 2 colorways. We've got a couple of jerseys and things and hoodies that are okay across the board, but nothing crazy. I definitely like the Jackyard soccer jersey in the black colourway and the blue. I'd be interested to see how the back of it turns out with this, but definitely the black colourway I think just stands out the most as an overall. You've got the Maradona piece as well down here, which hopefully we'll just have to see how people react. Futura, Maradona, Muppets, and the Supreme Crew. As far as the tees are concerned, I think these are the best 4 going like across. I think, yeah, they just definitely are the best ones in the end, personally for me. Pants, I'm never really a huge pants person, or shorts in the end. I think they're okay, they're nothing crazy. There's nothing to stand out. Hats, I think is the same sort of thing. There are a couple here and there, like they want like the Maradona to stand out and a couple of the others, but there's nothing insane as an overall. Sharpie, I'll be interested to see what that is. The beanie, have to see how that goes. The Futura balaclava, same sort of thing. Oh, and there's another balaclava. I didn't see that one. See, okay, doesn't matter. Halftone lightweight balaclava is also something we're getting. That says 1 of 1 as well, which is very peculiar. Anyway, onto the bags and the backpacks. I think the reflective is great with the camo. It's a little underwhelming in the other colorways, but still, I'm glad that they've changed the straps from thin to thick. That's just great. Personally, that's just an improvement. Yet again, another bag, the canvas bag, 1 of 1, but it's making another comeback, so yeah. As far as the accessories are concerned, I don't think I'm that like hyped about them. Okay, we are definitely missing things that I did not see here. So there's a moleskin notebook, which is cool. Didn't see that. 1 of 1 yet again. I'm going to have to open all of these up, I swear. We've then got diamond matches. 1 of 1 yet again. 75 matches. That's a cool, easy thing to buy. Like what, $5, $7 or something? Nice and simple. I have no matches, so it would be useful. But yeah, again, you could just get them for like £1 or something, or £2. But yeah, 1 of 1, Toyo Steel T190 toolbox. That's cool. It looks very like durable and sturdy. Tonal towel or tonal logo towel. Yeah, again, 1 of 1. And the Hanes tagless tees in grey this time, which is probably a better colourway choice to go with. Tank tops, yet again. Socks, and boxer briefs. Don't know why they weren't part of the accessories, but yeah. As far as the rest of the accessories, I thought they're definitely a little bit underwhelming compared to what we've had previously. I like things like the slushie, the lamp, you know, the tent, the ball, the Fujifilm, the mini Tetris, and the truck, which is there. But other than that, yeah, I definitely feel they're not the strongest accessories in the world, but there are definitely some that stand out as an overall, and that I'd hopefully try to get just as a cool little thing. But yeah, I can understand why a lot of people are a bit hit and miss for this season, and that they're just looking forward to the clubs. Like you said, Gavin, it's a bit mid. Looking forward to the the collaborations, so which is a shame, but I'm sure as the season progresses, opinions will change depending on how things look on people. But yeah, anyway, that is basically going to cover it from me. I've definitely gone over the normal time frame, and I was definitely behind compared to where I normally stream this, so I apologise for that. But thank you to those who've come in, commented and such. If you're on your lunch break or anything, I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and that your work day just goes through and progresses smoothly. And to everyone else in general, for those either waking up or in the afternoon now, I hope that you all have a good rest of your day as well. But obviously, I'm guessing it's just going to be Thursday this week, and we're going to be kicking off the season. And then normally it's like the 2-week gap afterwards, just keep in mind. So yeah, we will have to see, and I will probably be back obviously for the drop list. But thank you to everyone who's come in, to everyone watching this after the fact. If you've got to this far, apologies that it's so long. But yeah, I do hope that everyone has a good rest of their day. And yeah, I would be queuing the outro song, but I don't have it open like an idiot. So regardless, that is going to cover it from me in the end. So I do hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. And yeah, peace.